This spoon carving tool from the new Victorinox Venture knife works fantastic. Look at this. Hello YouTube, welcome to another video about the Victorinox Venture collection. Do you know another outdoor fixed blade with an integrated spoon carving tool? No? Me too, but now you know one. This is the Victorinox Venture. And the combination of a razor sharp and carving friendly blade with this spoon carving tool is unique and, in my opinion, one of the best arguments for this knife. I remember as I came up with this idea, Victorinox was very skeptical because they was afraid that the users hurt themselves on the sharp edge if they want to put back the knife in the sheath. But at the end I could convince them because our goal was to bring out a knife with some new ideas. And it's not that easy. It's not that easy to combine some new ideas with a knife, because a knife is a knife. With a blade, with a spine, with a handle and with a hammer, and that's it. And to be honest, I'm a little bit proud that we was able to develop a knife with some new ideas. For example, the spoon carving tool. So in this video, I will explain you the technique, how you can use this rounded, sharp-edged hammer end to carve out the hollow part, the bowl, from a spoon. So now, please give me a minute to prepare the blank. In my case, I will use hazel. And please keep in mind that you only use wood swords where you are sure that they are not poisonous. And I recommend don't use very hard wood swords like beech or oak. Okay, oak is anyway a bad idea because of the bitter tannins. I would recommend to use softer wood like maple, hazel or birch or stuff like this. First step is to split the blank lengthways. And please be careful if you batone with this knife, because this knife is not a batoning, chopping and lever monster. This knife is a cutting and slicing devil. So we have 0.4 millimeters behind the cutting edge, and this one is hardened on 59 Rockwell. Sometimes I can't believe what I see on the different social media platforms. So one guy used a 1 kilogram hammer as baton. Oh God! Well, I forget it. Yes, you can baton with this knife, but as soon you have side branches, you have to be careful with this knife. This knife has a fine geometry. This occasion I want to use to show you a fantastic batoning trick which I saw in a video from Dave Canterbury. The link to this video you find in the description box below. So, hammer in the blade until he stocks in the wood, like this. And now, instead of constantly beating on the tip or on the handle, just turn the knife and place the spine on a solid ground, and now you can hammer on the wood like this. Especially if you have a knife with a wooden handle, this trick is fantastic. Now I carve something like a step, like a second level on the front part. Here on the second level is the bowl, and here's the handle. And the bowl is always deeper than the handle part, because like this it's much more economic, it's much more ergonomic. to use the spoon. And by the way, this ramp is especially for the power cut. So you can put the thumb in the ramp, on the ramp and on the blade. And now you can carve like this. Because of this radius, I like to work with the front part of the knife. So with the front part, which is in this dimension smaller, you can carve much better radius. Like this. Okay. Now comes the glory moment of the ballpoint pen from the carrying system. Because now I'm drawing the shape of the bowl. And exactly for tasks like this, drawing in a shape or drawing a measurement or write the name on something or whatever, this ballpoint pen on the carrying system has the value of gold. Now put out the knife with the blade protection and hold the knife like this. Next step, I put the side flat of the hand on the wood and I pull the knife against me. And now I make the same with a little bit pressure. And I always do that in the direction of the fibers. To take away the shavings, I make the same across the fibers. And after just 3 minutes work, you have this fantastic bowl for a spoon. I really like this feature. And to carve the rest of the spoon with this knife is just a joy. I like to work with the sternum pull cut. For that I can put my thumb here on the handle and on the blade like this. Like this you have a fantastic control. So, spoon is done. Probably not the most beautiful spoon I ever made in my life, but a nice looking, usable soup spoon in 15 minutes, thanks of this spool carving tool. I like it really much. And of course, you can also burn out the bowl, and after you can scrap out the coals. That's also possible. So my friends, that's it for today. This spoon was a super fun project with this Victorinox Venture knife. I hope you had fun too. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and see you next Friday. Ciao.